Today, I'll be taking you through a journey I went to at the outskirts of Lagos. I visited a snail farm, okay, and when I met the farmer, he had a snail farm behind his house. When we got to site, I realized that there was so much about snails that I didn't know. Snails are animals that grow and multiply rapidly during the raining season. And these snails are quite fleshy. They are called organic snails because everything used to rear them are natural. Pregnant snail.
These ones, they are pregnant.
These small ones.
Yes.
Wow, these two snails are pregnant, and you know from the weight.
Yes, we do.
Wow.
So that's just it. So what we have is from the baby snails, they grow to this size, then they grow to this size, then they grow to this size, then they continue to grow. Once they start having a hard lip, they've stopped growing. So then this one now is ready for consumption. So this is what we sell for consumers. We don't sell this. You say I want medium snails. I want. I say no, we don't sell. It's not it's not part of our values. It's not part of our values. So for sustainability, if we are selling all these ones like this, now, how do we now get snails like this? We are eating those. We are not excreting all these snails. We are waiting for them to grow. So we have to ensure we embrace the process of growth.
When I got to this farm, I realized that snails can behave like human beings. Because while we were seated listening to what the farmer had to say, I actually heard some snails hissing. And when they hear a noise that is a threat to their environment, they make a cracking sound as well. You know, snails also get pregnant, and what they lay are eggs. The color of their eggs are yellow, and they're small eggs. They dig the ground and lay their eggs inside the soil and cover it up so their eggs will be protected until it's time for them to hatch. And they make sure they stay around their eggs till they are bedded. You know, it was such an amazing experience watching snails in that farm. When the weather is very hot and some of them feel, under the shade is not cool enough, they will climb the stem of the plantain tree and they will stick up to it. When it's time to eat, they have a particular food called jollof. It's usually blended watermelon, dry plantain, everything is dry and blended. It could be vegetables, and then they pour it out for them and they eat on that. They also eat on vegetable that has been grown round their farm, things like pawpaw leaves, guava leaves, apple leaves, plantain leaves. They feed on vegetable. And snails are animals that can be reared. Some people like them small in size, while some like them very huge. And when they are huge, they are called the jumbo snails. Okay, they become very fleshy and juicy, especially when you spice it up with tomato, onions, curry, and knorr cubes. They taste delicious. And you can also add pepper to give it a peppery taste. Some people sell them in large quantity to make a living, while some just rear them to people who would buy. I'm going to be showing you some pictures about my visit to the snail farm. I want you to enjoy this ride with me. Come on, let's explore. Africa is beautiful.